ready, come and join me in a seated position. If you'd like a cushion or a pillow to sit up a little bit on, that might make you a little bit more comfortable in a seated position. Close down the eyes when you're here and just bring your focus to your breath. So notice the inhale as it comes in through the nose, if that's possible. Exhaling out through the nose as well. Take a couple more of those breaths where you're simply observing the breath this morning. And perhaps maybe the next time you come to exhale, take the exhale out through the mouth and make a big sigh sound. So you're really sighing everything out this morning. And take another big inhale in through the nose, open up the mouth, sigh everything out. And if you have your eyes closed, open them up now. We are going to start by warming up the body and creating a little bit of movement and energy. So let's raise those arms up towards the sky. And if you take your left hand to hold your right wrist, we're just going to bend over to that left side, creating a nice stretch through the right side of the body there. And come on up to center and take it the other way. So I'm swapping hands and wrists and taking them over to the right side now, creating a stretch through the left side of the body. Really nice. And then raise those arms up towards the sky. And as you bring them down, can you bring them into a cactus? Squeeze those shoulder blades together. So you're almost opening up the chest and the elbows, taking the elbows back. Really nice. Raise them up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale as you open up there. And again, raise them up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you bring those elbows back down. And now from this cactus position, see if you can bring your elbows, hands and forearms together and squeeze really, really tight. Bring your chin in towards your chest. And then inhale as you open up again into that cactus position. Take a few more of those, exhaling whenever you round through the spine, bringing elbows and hands together, chin to chest. Inhale as you open up into your cactus. One more time. Exhale as you round the spine, elbows, hands pressed together, chin to chest. Inhale. As you open up there, squeeze one last time. Maybe your gaze lifts up a little bit towards the ceiling. And then come back into a neutral position, maybe still with your hands in cactus. Can you take a little twist now towards that left side? So just pausing here, you might not go as far as you normally do when you twist like this. And that's because our arms are up and we're not using our hands to sort of help us round. So our core is switching on. Back into center. Can you take it now to the right? Pausing here, back into center. And we are going to roll over our knees, coming into a 4-point kneeling position with our knees underneath our hips and our wrists underneath our shoulders. Find for me this 4-point kneeling position, and when you get there, let's inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest, gaze lifts up into your cow pose. Exhale, rounding through the spine, chin comes to chest, you round into your cat. Take another one of these, inhaling up into your cow pose. But this time, as you round and you exhale into your cat, can you then bring yourself back towards your heels so you're stretched out into a child's pose? As you inhale, scoop through those hands and come on up into a cow. And exhale, round back into a cat through into child's. So we're taking this more as a flow this morning. We're inhaling as we come on up. And we're exhaling as we round and we draw ourselves back onto our heels. One more, inhaling as you come on up. And exhaling as you round back here. Really nice. Come on back into that 4-point kneeling. And from your 4-point kneeling, trying to keep your hips over your knees if you can. Can you just pad those hands forward a little bit? Maybe you bring that cushion or pillow just underneath you here. Some of you may bring your forehead down towards your mat. You're coming into puppy pose. Stretch out. It should be a lovely stretch through the shoulder area. And then patting those hands back underneath your shoulders, tucking toes, sitting back on your heels. If this isn't comfortable for you, then please don't take toe sit. But it is a great stretch out through the bottom of the feet. Interlace the hands behind you. You're welcome to come into kneeling at any point. And then with your hands behind you, can you just gently pull them away from the body, open up the chest. Maybe some of you, your gaze will lift up. Really nice. And then we're going to take our hands out towards the side. Just come to face you. Take the left hand up and over, so the hand is just coming between your shoulder blades. And the right hand is going to gently come over and just take hold of the elbow. Take hold of that elbow and gently see if you can bring it a little bit more upright, creating that stretch there at the top of the arm. Pausing here. And then opening out and taking it to the other side. So now my right arm comes up, my right hand drops between my shoulder blades. The left hand takes hold of the elbow and just really gently draws it upwards to wherever you need to be, which could be a whole range of positions. Pausing here. And then releasing, coming on forward. You might want to untuck those toes if you've been in toe sit and tap them out just a little bit there to get rid of any tension. From our 4-point kneeling, we're going to take our right leg back. Right leg is going to lift and then bend at the right knee with the sole of your right foot towards the ceiling. I want all of this next movement to come from that right glute. So give a little tap if you want to, and we're going to do 10 tiger kicks up towards the ceiling. So trying to keep your spine really nice and neutral. Engage that core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take that right leg long. Option now to ground into the right hand and lift the left arm up, and you're in bird dog. Pausing here. It's me looking at the screen, finding it hard to balance. Now bring that right knee towards your nose. If the left hand's elongated, bring it into and extend back out. We're going to take 5 of these in total. Bring it on in and extend back out. 3 more. Bring it in. Extend back out. In it comes. Extend back out. Last time. In it comes. Extend back out. Bring the left hand down. Let that right toe now stay, the leg stays long, but the toes come to the mat. Pivot on that left knee and open up to the right side of your mat. You'll find yourself in almost like a side plank position. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. If you want to, you're welcome to lift that right leg and hold it here in a variation of side plank. You're welcome to have that right foot down on the mat. And that top arm can stay up or it can come overhead. So there's lots of options here. You take the one that works for you. I'm sort of mentally counting in my head. So you just stay with me. Just a couple more counts. And then if your leg is lifted, bring it down. We're going to press off that left hand. Come on up. Right hand finds your right leg. Right toes are pointed forward. Left arm is going to come up and reach all the way over. Pausing here, taking a lovely stretch through the left side of the body there. Come all the way round for me, almost cartwheel those hands back round, come back into a 4-point kneeling position. We'll take all of that on the other side. So now your left leg goes back, left leg lifts and bends at the knee, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. This time, hit your right glute, left glute, sorry, that's where all the movement's coming from. Engage that core. We don't want to be jigging around with our spine. We want to keep that nice and steady. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take that left leg long. Option to bring in the right arm. We are here in our bird dog, just pausing for a moment. And then 5, knee to knee bringing in. So bring that left knee in, bring the right arm into if it's stretched out. That's number 1, stretch out. Bring it all in, that's 2. Stretch out. Bring it all in, that's 3. Stretch out, bring it all in for 4, stretch out, last one, bring it all in, 5, hold it for a moment and stretch out. Hands come down to the mat, the left leg stays long, toes to the mat, and then pivot towards the left side of your mat and you're in your half side plank again, your modified side plank. If you want, that left leg can stay down, it can lift. The left arm can be up or bicep by ear. It really just depends where you want to take it this morning. I'll just turn around so I can see you. There we go. One more breath here in whichever of these variations you have taken. Bring the foot down, your left foot down if it isn't already. Push off that right hand and then float it up and over as it comes into gate pose. So pausing here for a moment. And then hands literally cartwheel back round into a 4-point kneeling position. We'll all join each other here. Take a moment And then our right leg is going to step forward. So stepping that right leg forward, tucking the back left toes, and then lifting the back knee into a low lunge. If this doesn't feel right for you, just drop that back knee. And I've actually got a little block or maybe a hardback book you could have handy here that might help you in this next little section. We're going to move from this low lunge position. I need to wiggle my right foot forward a little bit, but you may not. And I'm going to bring myself back into a half monkey. But I'm going to keep this position quite fluid. So I'm moving forward into low lunge and then back into half monkey. You take your time working your way through, and if you want to take that block, it may just help a little bit with the movement here. Take a few, maybe about 5 or 6 on this side. And then next time you come forward, pause in that low lunge. I'm going to ground my left hand, and my right arm is going to reach on up with the option to tuck the back toe and lift that back knee. Pause here in your easy twist. Really nice. Bring that left hand down and then step back if you can into downward facing dog. So my right foot is going to come, my right knee comes back to meet my left, tuck my toes and find that downward facing dog. In this downward facing dog, I like to keep a bent knee in the morning and pedal it away. But if you want to straighten your legs and that feels better for you, then do so. Just push that floor away. A little shake with the neck, the head and neck, yes and no, just to release any tension there. And then draw those knees back down towards the mat. The left foot is going to step forward now in between the hands. You're in your low lunge. If you want to lift the back knee and get a bit more of a stretch here, you are welcome to do so. And then we're going to move through from this low lunge into the half monkey. So back knee drops. I need to wiggle my front foot forward a little bit. And if you want to take that block or hardback book, you can. And we just start to bring ourselves backwards here, half monkey, forwards, low lunge. Take it at your pace, whatever works for you this morning. A couple more, maybe on this side. And then next time you come back into your low lunge, I'm going to wiggle my foot back to where it came from. And grounding my right hand, the left arm is reaching up and I'm taking a twist. Option to lift that back knee up off the mat if that feels best for you. Bring your left hand down and see if you can step forward to the top of the mat for me now. So I'm stepping forward to the top of the mat. I'm hanging in a ragdoll, deep forward fold style position, maybe a bend in the knee, just letting the head hang heavy. Can you bring those hands to shins or thighs for me? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Ground into the feet, let those arms rise up, all the way to the sky. Exhale, back down. Inhale, can you bring your hands to your shins or your thighs? Halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold. Just plant those fingertips for me. Step the right leg back. Step the left leg back. You're welcome to stay in plank with your knees lifted or bring them to the mat like I'm doing now. Shift those shoulders forward. Bring yourself down slowly towards the mat. And I'm going to take a Sphinx this morning with my elbows like a number 11. My hands are in front. My elbows are underneath my shoulders. If you want Cobra this morning, you please take that. Lower all the way down, hands under shoulders, press through those hands. Almost draw yourself back into a child's pose and then find downward facing dog. Look up at your hands, slow walk, or if any of you are feeling an energetic bunny hop, please take one. Meet me back in this deep forward fold, maybe with a nice bent knee or a straighter leg, whatever feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep forward fold, ground into those feet. Rise on up with your hands. Bring those hands into prayer at your heart. Take a moment here now to simply set your intention for the day, the thing that matters most to you today. Seal it with a breath. So take a big inhale and exhale. And thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Namaste.